Hey guys, welcome back to 8 Pine Horsemanship. Look at some sleepy sunbathy horses. It's the second day of 60-degree weather, so oh my god, it's beautiful out. And there's Skyla, Rose, and Buster. Let's see if we can go catch Rose sleeping. Not sure what the video is going to be today. I was going to do riding, then I was going to do trick training. Then I was gonna do groundwork. I guess whatever we do, we'll do. Oh, Rose, you're so dirty. Oh, my gosh. My gosh. Oh, look at all that. I guess I am not riding her today. Hi, mamas. Hi, mamas. Oh, you're clean on that side. Oh, you gonna roll, Buster? Yeah? You gonna roll? He looks like a woolly mammoth. Don't know why. He just reminds me of a woolly mammoth. Okay, careful of the fence, bud. I don't want you rolling there. He's like, I'm gone. Alright, well, there's Skyla. I was teaching her to smile. I taught it to her about 3 or 4 days ago. She's still getting the hang of it. Smile! Smile! No. Smile! I was like, what are you doing? Well, we're still getting the hang of it. I was laughing the other day because I was asking her to back up from a distance. And my backup cue is going like that and walking at them. And for whatever reason, she thought I was teaching or telling her to smile. And instead of backing up from about 10 feet away, she was smiling the entire time. So let me get one of these guys caught and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with this video. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can't switch my screen. Nope, that's a picture. Shoot. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out for you guys to see. I hope this is going to work. I don't think it's going to. Alright, so I know if I set it like this, you guys will be able to see her face. That's all I can do right now. I forgot I cannot switch my screen. So I'm going to do a little bit of a story time type of video while I brush her down. So, a little bit of a story time. I rode Skyla the other night, and since it's been getting warmer, I've been working her just a little longer each time, getting her a little hotter, just getting her prepared for the summer workouts that she's going to have, as I talked about in the last video. Long story short, we brought her in, and if you guys have watched my videos, my previous laydown video was in the barn. We let her loose, like we always do when we're done riding. Groomed her and everything, and we let her loose. Well, I let her loose, and she rolled. And so I didn't back up so they can see her face. There. I didn't think anything of her rolling. So she's rolling, she's grunting like she always does, you know. And I hear this loud thud, and I'm sitting here thinking, what is that? Kind of ignored it, and I heard it again, and I turned around, and Skyla had laid down in the corner of the wall where the walls meet each other. So I'm gonna hold this because I don't know if you guys can hear me because of the wind. So she laid down in one of the corners of the barn and didn't think anything of it. She always lays close to the corner. This is why I love teaching horses to lay down. This is one of my reasons that I've always wanted to, and I never knew how until I started training Skyla, and I kind of figured out different ways to do it and different ways that it works. So she got her all 4 legs stuck in the corner and couldn't get up. Now this is why I put walls up, because my grandpa had just fence panels. The problem with that is if she had rolled the way she did, she would have gotten all 4 legs caught in 3 different panels the way that it's set up. And I know for a fact she would have squirmed and she probably would have gotten hurt. So this is why I love to lay down a horse, because she is so used to me being over top of her and being above her, loving on her, walking around her, talking to her while she's on the ground. I ran in and I got my mom and my stepdad. And I know when a horse is down and they can't get up, you're supposed to put the rope on the opposite legs to pull them up. but she was so up against the wall that we actually couldn't get to the opposite side of her legs. Over. Good girl. Okay, so she had pretty much her whole body in a big corner. Not a big corner, a small corner. And I know for a fact, if it had been Rose, and we tried to do what we did with Skyla, we would have gotten hurt. Rose would have gotten hurt. She's, as you've seen when I walked up to her, she's not very comfortable with people above her while she's on the ground, as quite a few horses aren't, unless you work on it. Rose is one of those horses, I said in the beginning of my videos, she just doesn't want to be laid down, you know, and I'm not going to force it. When I get my own horse, it's a little different. I want it to be a necessity for my horse to learn to lay down on command, to get used to me being above them and everything like that. Long story short, we had to put the ropes on the legs closest to us and pull. Now, like I said before, if this had been Rose, I know this mare, you know, we've had them both here for 2 years. I know how they are. It would have been a train wreck waiting to happen if we had did it with Rose. And Rose would have gotten hurt and we would have gotten hurt. Skyla, actually, most horses, you know, they pull away when you pull on them. Because of the pressure and release, she actually pulled with us on the ropes and got herself up. And the other good thing is, since we were in such a small area in a corner, she actually waited until I had left and my stepdad and my mom had left to get up. And she got up very slowly and calmly. Now, if this had been Rose right here, if anybody's seen my videos, she's a little more high-strung. She's a little more vocal, a little more hyper. And then you've got Skyla here, who's reminds me of a dead broke horse that an old cowboy's been riding their whole life, you know. So that's just a little story time. I think it's a good thing, you know. If I had never taught her to lay down, and then this happened like it did, you know, she may or may not have freaked out. You know, she's in a corner, she's trapped, she can't get up, she's got three people and 2 ropes around her, you know, in her face, above her, moving around in a corner, in a tight space, and she can't get up. Over. Good. She took a little step. Over. Come on. That's back. Over. There. Good. So, I mean, like I said, if it had been Rose, it would have been a big accident. And since it was Skyla, she's willing to try tricks and everything. And Rose is kind of like, I don't want to. I'm not into it. And you know what? I'm not going to force her to be. So, it's just a little story time. I have a few more minutes of film time. Again, always on my phone. So I think what I'll do is I'll tack her up and we'll go for a ride. So see you guys soon. Alright guys, we're on. So if it looks like I ride with my hands a little tight, I kind of do because I'm not used to riding and filming at the same time. So just gotta get used to it, I guess. So I think I have about 6.5 minutes of film time. Anybody who's concerned about me running her on a dirt and gravel mix road, again, as I said in my last video, the owners have had them here for 2 years and have not gotten a farrier out. They keep saying they'll do it, and they haven't done it. And so that's kind of the reason I'm doing it, is just to trim down their hooves a little bit. It also, I've heard, not gonna state facts or anything like that, because you know how people are with facts, but I have heard that it actually toughens up their feet to run them on it. And I don't like really shoeing my horses. I don't see the point in it. You can't run a horse with shoes on gravel, or on concrete. And I'm not saying you should run a horse on concrete. I'm just saying if you have to be careful how you ride them in grassy areas because of the shoes and all that, then I don't see the point in it. That's just me, though. So, that's just me. That's just my opinion. And by the way, I haven't shown my face, so hello. Welcome to Apine Horsemanship. If you guys are wondering why I'm not riding Rose or Buster, Buster is a little hard for me to control right now. His owners say he's dead broken. Kids can ride him, but I get on him and I can't stop him. I can't turn him. I can't control him at all. So we're doing a lot of groundwork. And Rose, she's one of those horses that is extremely fresh the first week getting back into work. So I'll probably ride her... if the weather stays nice like this, probably tomorrow. And then after that first week, then I'll start to film rides with her. Because, you know, she's a high-strung horse. She bucks, she rears, she does dead halts. She's just one of those horses that when you ride, you need to pay attention. Because no matter how much you work with her, she's going to test you. To make sure you're paying attention, to make sure she has to listen to you. So we'll see if I do a video with Rose under saddle. Maybe if somebody else is filming me, but probably not if I'm on her by myself, unless I ride her first and then feel how she's going to be. So I've got 15 minutes of fill time. So I think we're just going to go around this corner and pick up a little trot and we'll go from there. And it's actually really beautiful out. It's actually hot. It feels like summer. It's, I think, the second or third day of spring. It is... Let's see the date. March 22nd. So probably the second or third day, maybe fourth. Sorry if the video is a little shaky. Again, I'm not used to holding a phone and filming. You guys see what I mean by she's vocal? Like, she just totally did that on her own. And normally I wouldn't do this on a 3-year-old. But, you know, I trust her more than I trust Rose. And that's sad because Rose has had way more training. So that says something about me. But again, only the second horse I've trained. So, with my mom's help. So we're going to pick up a trot. Good. So a lot of people don't like that I use bits. And they're just not saying it. Because I post these on Facebook too sometimes. A lot of people don't like that I use spurs. Let me get something straight. I never used spurs my entire life until these two. Because you can put as much leg as you want on them, and they just ignore the shit out of you. So, you know, right here I'm kind of correcting her. She's wanting to turn. I don't know if you guys can really tell that, but if you watch her shadow, she's moving over back and forth because she wants to turn back to her buddies. So when she does that, you'll see her head go up right there. I just kind of push her back over and say no. Normally, I'm not the type of person that, oh, you have to go in an exact straight line. But when she's zigzagging so much that she's almost turning and she's kind of not throwing me off balance, but pushing me over a little bit, I don't like that. Whoa. Another thing I've been working on with her, is she likes to stop over here going away from her buddies. But going home, you have to really sit deep in the saddle and really pull on the reins to get her to stop. And I'm teaching her that when I sit down and put my feet forward, you need to stop. So we're going to work on that real quick. She didn't stop, so I pulled up. There. And film time's almost over, so I guess we'll do a canter stride down to the horses. A lot of people say don't run your horses to other horses because it teaches them. Not if you continue to work them. If you continue to work them around the horse, they won't want to go back that way because that horse needs work. So if you stop them every time when they get to the horses, yeah, it teaches them to run back. So that's just my opinion. So we're going to pick up a trot. She's getting to where I don't have to kick her. I'm very happy about that. And we're going to ask for the canter. Woo! You guys couldn't see it, but her hind end dug in, and she's like, all right, I'll run. Woohoo! Woo! There you go. Easy. Good. Easy. Easy. I don't want her going too fast for too long on the gravel. There. I'm not going to stop her at Rose. She might stop and turn. There. I kept my leg on her. See how as soon as I took off my leg, that's when she turned out. I'm going to keep her going. Ease on the corner. Ease on the corner. There. And easy. Oh. Oh. Hey. Right there, I just got after her because I said easy. And when she stopped, she started to turn that way back to her buddies. So, alright, phone time's almost up. It's blinking. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll do another one as soon as I can. Thanks very much for watching Apine Horsemanship, and I hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to see, because I'm running out of ideas. Alright, bye guys.